All right. We're back. And I'm back, baby. We were, going through some... What the hell's going on my camera? We're going through some tough times in my Japanese class, but... back-to-back 100s. I even got... This is the thing. I'm a grown man, and I have, like, a single goal. And it's to get a good enough score on a quiz so that when I get it back, the teacher does this. It's a little, you know, whatever. Say it's like a 24 out of 24. Just this. It's very motivating. It's incredibly motivating. And I'm feeling okay about tomorrow's quiz, too. I kind of get it. It's all about the short form, which is to say the casual form, which is not necessarily the impolite form, but you got to be careful who you use it with. You don't want to use it on somebody with a higher social status. Now, if you're a foreigner, I mean, you get a pass. Like, nobody's going to get mad at you. That's the best part about being a foreigner is being able to go out there, do your best, and you're not going to get punished for any mistakes. My social status? Gaijin. You get it's a special status. There is the Japanese social hierarchy. You're over here. You're here. You're not in this. You're like a little box. That's fine. I'm okay with that. There's a lot of people that are like, I'm going to learn Japanese and I'm going to become accepted. I'm going to be a Japanese citizen. No, it's not going to happen. That's great. Why would you want that? You have to follow all these rules and social cues and etiquette and stuff like that. You know, why not, biru futatsu kudasai. And they go, Nihongo jozu. You know? As you're capable of ordering 2 beers. What's maximum formal? The tense that they teach you, the very first tense they teach you before they even teach you the casual form is the formal form. And that's where you usually end all of your verbs and such with mas. So, you know, you've got your dictionary form, which ends with an u. And you just change that u to like an imas. Some sort of mas or a masen. Masen is technically not even the most formal you can get. There's even more formal methods. But as long as you're doing a mas thing, like no one's going to be a hard time. It's not like you're going to be meeting the emperor. You know? It's not like you're going to be kowtowing in front of somebody who's going to decide whether to make you a samurai or cut your head off. Don't worry about that. That's not a problem. That's never going to happen in your lifetime. In a scale from 1 to 10, how well can you survive in Japan with your Japanese? I can tell you with 100% confidence, you, with 0 Japanese, could survive at a 10 in Japan. You got Google Translate, and almost every important sign or menu has an English translation. Yeah, let's bust it. So you'd be fine, man. You got nothing to worry about. Me? I mean, I'd be like, you know, half a step above you. You downloaded Auto Pets? We might play some Super Auto Pets later. I don't want to get everyone all gassed up. Getting real excited. But we might play a little bit of that later. I watched some Northern Lion play it, and I'm like, wow, Northern Lion. That's a fun game. He makes some very questionable plays sometimes, but I mean, who among us hasn't made questionable plays before? You know? Raise your hand if you've ever wirefall recovered into a Teostra supernova. If Northern Lion jumped off a cliff, would you do it too? No. He's just getting into this Costco arc, and like I've been on that years ago. He's got a child, Not planning on that anytime soon. He's in Canada, which, like, sorry, Canadians, big mistake. You know, so there's a lot of things he does that I wouldn't do, but I mean, it's a good game. You know, he's one of the few large streamers who will still regularly stream random variety content. And for the most part now, my understanding is the top meta on Twitch is you don't play video games. You just watch YouTube videos and TikToks. That's all you do. Maybe you collab with someone else and then you watch YouTube videos and TikToks. I stopped being a Costco member when they wouldn't send me food during the pandemic. I said, screw you guys. He's in, I think it's public knowledge. He talks about it. He's in Vancouver. My understanding, and I can't believe this, I think he's renting. I don't think he even owns a home. It was very interesting. He could easily, I mean, he was like, wasn't he famously like 101 in the Twitch rankings? He's doing okay, man. He's got to be doing okay. But hey, that's his choice. Maybe it works out for him. Maybe he just prefers not having to have a home. My thoughts on Costco hot dogs? Great value, but I would almost never get them, to be honest with you. You know, where I was there, the chicken bakes. Pizza, smoothie, churro. Those are all delicious food court choices. Like, you get the hot dog, not necessarily because it's a great hot dog. You get it because it's $1.50 for that and a soda. No mortgage or house repairs, rent and a landlord. I mean, but here's the deal. I purchased my house. My thin veneer is going to be rubbed off. It's not quite 10 years ago, but it was almost 10 years ago. But I have seen people in the Discord and otherwise discussing that their rents are very close to approaching what I pay for my mortgage. The mortgage, interest, and insurance, right? Taxes, insurance, mortgage, interest. All those things is now about to be, you know, it's more. I put a little extra on every month. Where am I from? I'm from the United States of America. Want to come over here? You want to give me a little kiss on the lips? You can't. Actually, that's like we're on Twitch. It's like maybe a little bit more relaxed here. On YouTube, they get real freaked out. I think like everything that was on YouTube contracts for live streaming was 100% about like, we either think you're going to go and have sex with your subscribers, or you're going to meet your subscribers and they're going to put you in a dungeon and have sex with you. Rent has been equal or higher than mortgage? I mean, nowadays, interest rates are so high that, you know, if you're to get in your mortgage now, it'd be crazy, dude. You know? And I've got zero sympathy to landlords. None. None at all. They're parasites, and every law in this country and Canada should be written to remove all of the profit incentive for them. But, you know, if they're paying, you know, at the same market or higher than market rate for interest rates, you know, you're talking if they financed $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, that's an extra $12,000 a year, maybe. So my interest rate is 3.75, and with all the fees and stuff, like I never got an offer for 3%. So I'm still at my 3.75. I feel okay about that. It was just my brother-in-law was at 4.25, and I pressured him. I said, you gotta refinance. But everything I saw got me. I was like, it's not close enough. It wasn't going to be worth it. I would be my break-even point was going to be like in 25 years. And I was like, you know, what if I pay it off early? I don't think we're going to move. What if we're going to move? No, forget about it. Forget about it. It's not like I needed the money. It's not, you know, it was either go to a 15, jack it up, Or go to a 30 and stretch it out at a lower interest rate. It's like, we're fine where we were. 2.975 for real? I'm jealous. Are you serious, or are you just saying that? Imagine the next 25 years and it's all streaming. I mean, hold on. My house I'll be paid off soon. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Don't look at this. I'm gonna mute it. It should be paid off in like 10. What do you do to pay it off in a house and no kids? With the house just go to waste? You think the house is going to waste? I'm using my basement now. The first floor has the master and bedroom with an ensuite bathroom and a sunroom that I stream from. The upstairs has a bathroom that Jen uses for her hair. She has an office. I have an office. And I have a room that I will occasionally watch anime in. How is that a waste? We use every square foot in this house. So, just because your narrow pea brain is happy to sit in a folding chair in a 6x6 studio apartment doesn't mean, like, other people can't enjoy the space. Jesus Christ. You know, you enjoy your folding chair. You know, if I were charitable enough, I'd send you over a cushion for you to sit on, but you don't need it. Because your ass is probably as thick as your head. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? Playing this video game? I'm rich? I'm not rich. I swear to God. I didn't get a single dollar from streaming when I bought that house. I was in, you know, my wife and I paid off all of our debts very early. God, this is a scary quest. I don't know if I want to do this. We'll do it. We'll try it. And we just don't spend a lot of money on extra stuff. You know? We got lucky. I'm not saying we didn't get lucky. We were able to buy the house at the right time at the right interest rate. The guy that was selling it was moving to Texas. He was some sort of nuclear engineer, and the company was paying for all of his moving expenses. So we got a really good deal on it. Okay? I'm not trying to fool anyone here. How many couches did you have when you bought the house? One. We had one couch. And man, that just looked empty. There was not a lot of furniture for a long time. We had no furniture. It was just one couch that we sat on. That was it. And, you know, as time goes on, you fill it out. You know, you get, one couch was gifted to us. We bought another 4 couches, and now we're good. I think technically, I think we bought all the couches before I became a full-time screamer. Technically. 4 couches? Okay. Let's go down the list because people are always getting on me after this. Okay, we'll do a direct inventory. I've got our original fabric couch. We got that since we were married. A leather couch was gifted to us. We got a large 3-seat couch that I've never sat on.
Gasper84 just resubscribed for 21 months.
We've got a 2-seat love seat that I thought about sitting on, but never sat on. We have a recliner that's also a part of that set. And then we've got a very large L-shaped couch, which is like 1.5 couches. Yeah, couch haters, keep hitting the couches, all right? Let's see how far that gets you in life. Aspire to your own couches, okay? Don't take it out on me. Never source on highway expansion is going to take all my riches away. Probably. What do we even use? What do you even use as a greatsword anymore? I have no idea. I'm stealing one? I mean, if you could, I'd be, like, impressed, man. I don't want to upgrade anything, man. I'm just gonna do this. Well, we'll switch to something more interesting in a second. But for now, I'm just gonna use this. I don't want to use my brain. Did I eat? Is it actually 5.5 couches? You do the math, man. However you want to count it. That's for your insecurity to figure out, not for me. I did go to McDonald's today. Tuesday is my treat day. On my way back from class, I get myself a $2 Egg McMuffin, and today I even got a soda. I still have some. I moved my little thingy, and now I don't like where it is. It needs to be up higher. Okay, Mr. Buffett. Look, we budget well. Yesterday we had, for some reason, there was like a nationwide sale on Purdue chicken. And we had, it was a $2.50 package of mystery chicken meat. That was fine. Couch tier list stream. The L-shaped couch, I guess, is probably my favorite. That's the one I spend the most time on. The fabric couch is okay. The leather couch looks nice. What's the mystery? The mystery is, why is it on sale? Because I checked one grocery store and I'm like, oh, okay, what's it like at the other grocery store? The other grocery store had it on sale too. Why is Purdue selling all their chicken? I thought the whole thing was they didn't have any chickens. Best couches, the ones I'm not allowed to. I have no idea. There's a couch I have never sat on. I don't think I've ever touched it. Movers came in, delivered the couch, they set it up, and ever since it's been in my house, I don't think I've ever touched it. Chicken with extra flu, extra disease. Spill red wine on it? You're out of your mind. You just want me to pick a fight that I know I'm going to lose? I'm not like a masochist. Sadist. Sadomasochist. Whatever that word is. No way, man. It's Sunday, not Sundays. Tuesdays are a little bit tough because I get up, you know, I mean, relatively early. I mean, 6 a.m. is I think that's pretty early. Maybe that's not early for the rest of the world. It's early for a deluded man-child. And like I gotta get ready at the same time Jen does. And so she's like doing some YouTube exercise thing in the next room. I'm drinking some coffee, eating my Belvita biscuits. And I don't know, I'm watching some video and I just hear her audibly go like, ugh. like she's just annoyed by my presence. Like, I can't help it. I was watching Kit Boga, so I'm sure there was some very annoying voices going on. You know, I was only going to sit there for like 15 minutes, man. I've been getting his videos recommended to my YouTube. I watched a couple. He's funny. That's a lot of working. How did that not trigger? All those rooms that I went there. That's where I ate breakfast, dude. My breakfast table was there. Dude, where should I eat breakfast? Should I bring like a little sippy cup and stuff of like coffee to like another room on the toilet? That's not a good idea. On the couch you never used? Oh my god. Oh, you don't want me sitting here? I'm gonna go in the next living room. And I'm going to eat my breakfast on the formal couch. That's ballsy. I almost like it. You know how many more updates they have planned for the game? All of the listers / leakers seem to believe that the next one is the last one. But I don't know, man. I feel like they're going to keep releasing them until the next game comes out. I mean, it wasn't that long between when World stopped. Well, when did we get Fatalis? Like in October? It's like 5 months later we got Rise. Is that right? They call it World 2? Probably not. But I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not like hanging out in like Monster Hunter Lister Reddit. You know, if you want to hang out in Monster Hunter Lister Reddit, I mean, it's your life, man. I generally like to enjoy discovering it as soon as the normal person finds out. Well, Base Rise, I feel like was an exception. A bad exception. When you're in town, the weapon behind your back, circle, what weapon was that? That was the Almadron Dual Blades. Maldo, what are you doing, bud? What am I using as a weapon? Gun lance? Alright. I'm a majority shareholder of Capcom. I'm not a majority shareholder of Capcom. However, I do technically have more shares than some of the board of directors at Capcom, which is kind of a weird thing. I don't know exactly how that happened. I plan on buying more soon. I'll probably have more in like a month or so when I'm doing my taxes. Got juggled? It was like, I don't know what that, I don't even know what that, I don't know what he's doing. Like, what is he doing? It's just, it's been a very reliable stock in the last year and a half. Like, I'm not giving investor advice. Do whatever the hell you want. I am an investor, so like, I'm clearly biased, but the stock has gone up and they've given dividends. How expensive is it? I think the most recent price is around $14 a share if you buy the US located stock. I don't know the exact price of the Japanese located stock. But you pay more in the transaction fees when you get the one from Japan. I mean, it's ultimately irrelevant, right? I mean, you know, what matters is how is it growing, not what each individual share is. I mean, I guess maybe it matters a little bit. But, you know, if they were to say, oh, each share is worth $100, but we're going to divide them by 10, it's the same equivalent value. I don't know. It's like, I'm not happy with all of Capcom's video game decisions, but then I look at every other video game company out there. I'm like, well, who's doing any better? You know, I mean, if I put you in a room and you pushed one button and you got to invest in Capcom, and I gave you another button, you had to invest in Square Enix, which one would you push? Are you confident in Square Enix's corporate leadership? Do you think they have an idea on exactly how to lead their company to profitability? If Final Fantasy XIV were to, like, you know, if Yoshi P announced his retirement tomorrow, and they announced, like, main NFT guy to head development of Final Fantasy XIV, what do you think would happen with Square Enix stock? How do you think that would go? You think it'd be good? I don't think it'd be good. Square Enix goes bankrupt? They already, I mean, Square did basically go bankrupt. I mean, I know this is like weird, like grandpa time history lesson, but like they were Squaresoft for a long time, and Enix was just another company in Japan that made RPGs. And then somebody at Square had the idea of being like, hey, everybody loved Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII. What if we got into the movie business? And after that, it was like, well, I guess we got to merge now. We had too much debt. Oops. Metaverse is dead? I mean, if they were ever going to do anything new with that, who knows? Maybe they could have done something. But, like, At no point did they ever demonstrate a feature that was better than just VR chat. And like, you know, the whole reason why Metaverse was getting popular was like the Zuck was in the Metaverse, like banging cat girls anyways. Merge was because of that movie? As far as I know, I mean, I'll be welcome for some sort of like Square Enix history analysis to call me wrong on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Why am I doing this? That's a terrible idea. Actually, didn't get punished for that. You know, The Spirits Within isn't like a terrible movie if you like forget who made it. But it just doesn't appeal to anyone. It just has no, it had no appeal. So like, it didn't have much, if any, like familiarity or fan service for people who love Final Fantasy games. And it was just like a weird sort of like sci-fi horror movie. Which like, you know, I mean, those can technically do well. But, like, why? You know, put something that takes place in, like, you know, your normal fantasy with a little bit of steampunk setting. Happy characters that are taking on an impressive challenge. Don't make it about, like, there's space ghosts, and if a space ghost touches you, you die. Like, how is that a story? Like, you think of Final Fantasy, you think of, like, you know, you got goblins, you got chocobos, you know, you might have, like, espers, like Ifrit and stuff like that. You got people fighting with swords. You know, you got stuff, summons, maybe, you know? You got anime hair and buster swords. These are all things you could have. And Spirits Within had none of them. Video game movies are a wash in general. I think as time goes on, like, the genre could improve. You know, like, video games just become increasingly more popular. Like, you know, I'm sure Pokemon made a profit. I'm sure Chris Pratt is going to make a profit with the Mario movie. Do you like this more than World? No. Easily no. It's all right. Prince of Persia movie was almost good. Was that animated? Monster Hunter movie? Costume design was okay. What's he doing? Is that him charging up? I don't know what's going on. What am I doing? You like, how many times do I answer your question? Didn't I answer your question? Did you not hear it? Did you get an ad? Am I just being tortured just to suffer? Had I seen the movie before interviewing the director? No. I had gotten an interview about the movie in general. They gave me like a Cliff Notes version of the movie. But I didn't get to see it before I interviewed him. Ron Perlman's wig? I mean, I like Ron Perlman no matter the haircut. Do they even have Dragonators? Paul W.S. Anderson is okay at making the type of movies that he likes to make, which is that general kind of stylized zombie-focused horror movie. He's a horror movie director. He's not a good video game director necessarily, unless you're directing like video games. And even then, like, it's, you know, it's up to your own personal opinion. don't know why I'm not taking any damage. Ravinacious, hello? Thank you.
For 8 months. Hello, Shep.
He didn't make that movie off of playing For You. He made that movie off of a cinematic from For You. He watched the CGI cinematics. I can't believe he played any of them. Someone on his staff or at Capcom told him about Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and he used that as a excuse for the movie. And I mean, I was impressed that somebody even went to that effort to justify there being that level of guns in the Monster Hunter universe. Well, then the Netflix movie was initially planned to be a series. It was supposed to be a 4-part series. Probably got stuck in development hell. Maybe they didn't like the way the art came out. I didn't really like the way the art was looking, personally. But the movie was good. For what it was. It was definitely a Monster Hunter movie. So, hey. They didn't like the Bunahabra pronunciation. Bunahabra? You know, there's got to be somebody at Capcom whose job it is just to, like, screw with people constantly with pronunciations. What's he doing? Alatreon? I mean, it's just like, it's like no matter what you think or what the community thinks the pronunciation is going to be, it always ends up being like something wildly different. They messed up Monster Hunter lore? I mean, you know, if you told me a Diablos would swallow a human whole, like, I guess that doesn't, like, mess with my worldview that much. Like, they are herbivores. But I mean, whatever. You know, maybe a pissed off Diablos would swallow a human, but it still felt very unnatural seeing that. It's the sensible Japanese pronunciation. Bu, na, ha, bura would be how you'd probably pronounce it in Japanese, I guess. Thanks for the heal, guys. Thanks for the heal, guys. I keep hearing them trying to use a life powder, and they keep failing. I don't know. I like the gun lance in this game, man. I'm gonna die. They're trying very hard to make me not die. No, we got a bunch of, like, things. I use one of these things. Let's get them. Shall I World or Rise? What is this? What, is there like a million people who have decided to infiltrate this Twitch channel for their advice on whether or not to buy World or Rise? What the fuck? What does your heart tell you? What do all your friends play? Pirate both. I'd be afraid to pirate these games. People still pirate games? I guess they do. Probably can't play multiplayer that way, though, can you? Wait for Monster Hunter 6. I mean, World's a better game, but I mean, you know, Rise has just like so much content, man. It's like ridiculous. I mean, I guess World has a lot of content too, but this game's just insane. Since Wild Shards is dead, I mean, I'm sure you can still find people to join your quest in Wild Shards for the most part, unless you're doing like end game stuff. There'll be an update for Wild Shards later this month. We'll play it for a day or two. More fun fighting monsters in World for some reason. Oh, you had more commitment to your attacks, so fighting monsters felt more satisfying. Unless you were doing like Health Augment, Rocksteady, Temporal Mantle, in which case, I mean, that's basically like Rise Light. Like, I'm happy. wild sharts is a thing, okay? Anything in the hunting genre is technically a win for everyone. So. That's a lot of work to kill a Teostra. I'll just fight the Sergio. It's like, why am I fighting this guy? It's like pain in my ass, dude. Cat stare, I think we've got one, dude. Insectlave is nice in World. Insectlave is so bad in this game. I don't know. Maybe there's a playstyle that, even though it's less damage, still works out to being fun. But, like, I was getting pretty sick of the old playstyle. Maybe we'll try and do, like, a bug-heavy build at some point. I played Breakers more than Wodong and Shards combined. Yo, Breakers is so good, though. There were some very suspect updates, but Breakers is like a good game. Like Insectlave, I'm just saying it's boring to me. That's all. If it's not boring to you, I'm happy for you. I wish it wasn't boring for me. I just don't like the assist bug heavy playstyle where you just like mash your circle button. I don't know if I want to do the powder one. I think I want to do the one where you use the bug and it like you shoot the bug at things. You get a strong bug. That one? I'll look at it. We already got a cat staring emote. I don't want that one. That one scares me. If I play Budokai Tenkaichi 4 and it comes out, I don't know enough about it yet. Since I play Bad and Rise, there's no such thing as a bad weapon in this game. Every weapon can be broken in other ways. It's just whether or not the weapon's fun to play or not. I just don't find the Insectlave that fun to play. But that's just, you know, that's my problem because maybe I just didn't build it right. Yeah, that cat stare emote is like significantly better than the emote you linked. Yours was bad. This one is good. I want to fight Teostra. How many points did it give me? Does it matter? I don't know. Chaotic Gore Magala, huh? God, this guy's going to have a lot of life. This guy's going to be, like, yoked, dude. This guy's going to be, like, roiding out on us. Is it fire or dragon you should use on him? Show you what Berserk does? I don't use that skill anymore. It's a baby skill. I used it for a while. Out of a hate and love, but I don't use it anymore. Just level up MR? Just try to finish all the quests, and then, yeah, just eventually just keep leveling up your AR. I guess he's more dragon, huh? Investigations in the quests? Investigations will help you get actual... Sorry. Quests will help you get investigations for... those monsters, I think. The investigations will give you, like, the advanced crafting materials. Fire's more consistent? I guess I don't really... I have to install that mod that shows you the alternate things. Why, does fire go up when he transforms on the head? I mean, alright, so let's see where fire is better. What, the neck? The left wing arm? The hind leg? That's a little bit better on the tail. I mean, assuming you're hitting the head, dragon wins all the time, right? We should be able to do something with dragon dual blades. You don't think you're ever going to go up in AR? Why are you sad about that? You've no reason to be sad about that. Please. There's no need to cry, my friend. You're beautiful and special exactly the way that you are. It's fine. Is this, Alright, so I want to try and make it work with this. And I kind of want to, You know, I bet I don't have the things for it. What was it? Dragon Spirit? I have one. I just don't think I'm going to be that low on health. I know, it's pretty messed up, isn't it? I mean, I'm like, whatever, man. Like, I'm fine. You know, I don't need this to define me. This doesn't define me as a person. That's not really that close to getting to purple. Should I even bother getting it to purple? Well, yeah, we got on a little bit earlier, relative to usual today. Today, really, you know, Tuesdays I don't have any excuse. Like, I really should be on earlier. It's just like I'm so tired. I'm such a like I get 4 hours of sleep. I wake up at 6 a.m. and I get back and like, there's nothing stopping me from just taking a little nap. Technically, there's nothing stopping me. So I take a little nap. Afflicted Pureblood. I would love to get some of that. So I gotta like look it up in a guide. I know they're gonna add a way to search for the actual rewards. I'm going to the Rise channel to look at the pins. What the hell was it? Some blood. Afflicted dire dragon blood. There's no way I ran out of that. Didn't I kill like 1,000,000 basils? Pure blood. What the hell drops that? Crabs? That's so annoying. I'm like so annoyed right now. All right. Fine. Hopefully we got one. I'm sure we do. We have to. That's technically good enough. It's just like a constant state of ball torture in this game. It's so tough, man. And I'm using the right set, right? Yeah. But yeah, we got some variety coming up. We're not 100% locked into like all Rise all the time. Like, we get a couple days in. And then we'll take maybe a day or two off and do another couple days in. You know, we got this. We got I still don't know. I never know if I'm allowed to say what game I'm going to play tomorrow if it's like early access. Because I don't want people freaking out being like, oh, he like broke his NDA. But I think technically we've got early access to a game tomorrow. Might be an early stream. Might be good for EU viewers. I don't know if anyone's going to watch it, but I'll play it. It's a good game. Diablo 4. No, that would... I'm sure I might have to go to KFC to get early access for Diablo 4. Not even joking. And then RE4 will come out. We'll probably play that for a couple days. Me and everyone else under the sun. That's why the Capcom stock's looking pretty good. Nikke 2. Nope, not Nikke 2. I'll give you a hint. We've been playing a lot of games from the company that makes it. And I've probably already said too much. Get you a KFC code too? I might just start going to KFC on the daily getting double downs. If I get really fat... All right, let me ask you guys a question. If I just got obscenely overweight, how does that work out for Twitch streamers that are like, just like mega peepo fat? Are they teased or are they accepted? No, Nikocado. But like, let's say like I did this strategy of eating a double down a day for like a month. Just turn off the camera. People want to see you. They are better at games? Wait, is it your opinion that chunky gamers are better at video games? For real? Do you have like a more respect for them? Good to know. So like, if there was a choice between me being like a douche that was constantly uploading like thirst trap Instagram pics as like I was shredding down to a low body fat percentage versus just being like a chunky and loving life peepo fat streamer, you'd rather me be the peepo fat streamer? That's you know what? I gotta say, that's real encouraging. I like to hear that. Relatable streamer. I gotta say, you know, as a person that's on camera regularly, you know, I worry about, you know, whether, you know, am I in good enough shape? You know, am I too fat? Am I too skinny? I have enough muscles? And people are just like, nah, man, just get your girth on. I'm beautiful as a man? Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Better than Thirst Trapper? I mean, I enjoy exercising. Like, I'm not like anti-exercise. Like, you know, when I've got the time and wherewithal, I love lifting weights. It's a lot of fun. I treat it like an RPG. It's the only reason I like it. Let me go for this ball. Workout stream when? Maybe we'll get Noxel into the gym. Do some, set some PRs in Japan. My time is really running out to actually start getting in shape for Japan. That we are rapidly running out of time for that. I guess I'll have like all of May. I could do some pretty intense training. But if I'm not doing it now, man, it's not going to be great. Will I do JP streams? You know, my dream, dude, is to have at least 50% of the content in Japan be like in real life and for it to do well. I really hope it does. I really hope it does. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's a completely different thing for my audience. Obviously, most of you are probably like sort of into Japanese games and somewhat into Japanese culture. If people enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. Otherwise, you know, we'll be grinding all gold crowns in Osaka. That's going to be awful, man. But ideally, we start a stream. Here's the plan. Ideally, we start streams, you know, in the in my evening time, which is like prime time for EU. It's going to be like, EU is going to be like loving it. It's going to be like beyond Italian streams in terms of like your convenience. Because it'll probably be like 7 p.m., which is like 6 or 7 a.m. U.S. time. Something like that. And it'll be something like, we're going to go eat dinner, and then we're going to walk around, and we're going to get beer, and we're going to look at things. It'll probably be 5 or 6 hours walking around and live streaming. And if the live stream part isn't popular, then we'll only do that for a little bit, and then we'll go and we'll play video games like the goblins we are. That'll be it. It all depends, you know. Depends what people want to see. But I mean, I think it'll be fun. I've got everything I need for it. The only thing that I might need is like a gimbal. That's not expensive. That's like $100 investment. Do you bring my PC? My brother, I have a PC that if I were to start training my anus right now, I could probably fit it. I could probably sneak that thing through security. Yeah, no, we're gonna have a PC. We're gonna have a PC, and we might even have a laptop. Smug Fox is sending me his laptop. Get a selfie stick? I'm getting a gimbal, dude. I'm getting a gimbal. Gimbal, by the way, is like a little stabilizer. You can use it as a selfie stick. It'll rotate the thing around and all that. It's like a professional douchebag selfie stick. We streaming Monster Hunter from the Monster Hunter Cafe? They do not allow you to live stream for the Monster Hunter Cafe. They're like, please do not stream in the Monster Hunter Cafe. If I were to get like advanced permission, live stream o torite kudasai onegai shimasu. And they said, "Hai, dozo." Then I would stream. Otherwise, we can't do anything. I can take pictures. Obviously, they just don't want you live streaming. That's just, I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's like, whatever, dude. I mean, it's their establishment, you know. People in general, you know, don't necessarily like getting themselves put on live streams. And, you know, I think Japan is like an extra step with that. Of like, hey, get out of my face. You could steal their secrets if you live stream it. What secrets? You order overpriced food with kind of okay drinks, and you get a neat coaster. What's the secret? Nihongo Jozu. Thank you. Why am I just getting a random? What? Why am I? What? What did I say? What did I say? Why am I getting sussed out here? I've done nothing wrong. We're gonna do that, Rathian, if I have it. What is she? 161. You get stickers? I don't remember getting a sticker. I got a coaster. What are we doing? Dragon. Did I even save the set? Probably not. My dream, and this is copium, so like you can make fun of me for this. Like my dream is like I'll be able to actually like organize like not just like in real life streams, but like in real life. I don't want to use the word collab because like collab, I feel like you're like a douchebag when you say it. But like in real life collab with like Japanese Monster Hunter players, you know, like because like I know some of them are fainting. You know, they've been waiting to compete for a long time now. Like they're frothing. They're mean. They're angry. They're hungry for it. And like, who are we? Huh? Who the hell do you think you are to deny them that? Do they want to play with me? I think some of them would. I mean, some of them just would like have an opportunity to play in front of an audience, maybe get a prize. Why not? I mean, you would do, you know, obviously you wouldn't just be like, all right, guys, time to bring in your build. You know, you'd head on over to Arlo and like, did they never release challenge quests in Master Rank? Oh my God. That's so sad. This is how you know they had, they have no plans for another competition. Because they didn't even release challenge quests. You know, but you could, in theory, recreate a championship by using, you know, a mixture of these challenge quests and the arena quests that are in game. Or, I mean, in theory, you know, I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard to get a modder to make new ones. It's not that hard. It's not impossible. So we don't need any weakness exploit. I think we only need like attack. And I guess we could probably lock purple then. Oh, wait. We need, like, Bloodlust? I think we got Bloodlust on this set. Oh, yeah, we need Bloodlust. Well, I guess I could find it on the arms or the legs, right? Did I ever roll any on any arms and legs? Yeah, it'd be pretty bad without Bloodlust. Wouldn't be that good. I've got some Chaotic Gore arms. With Berserk? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, well, I got some here. Also Berserk. I mean, I could just run the Chaotic Gore arms and legs. Man, that with Dragon would actually be really good. No, hear me out. That would be crazy good. I could even fit Blood right on. The slots aren't good, but you would make up for it, definitely. You don't get Berserk and Dragon conversion in the same scroll, though? Damn it! I knew I ran into a problem somewhere. Can I just, like, make arms that... or legs that just get rid of the Berserk? I mean, I could, right? What am I working on Sunbreak today? You make it sound like I'm in the mines, dude. I'm looking for some diamonds. I need a couple new couches. Can I use the Capcom shares to join their board of directors? Do you think, how hard do you think it would be to convince the majority Japanese shareholders to elect me to the board of directors? I don't think it would be easy. I mean, it's not, I mean, nothing's impossible in this world. I mean, they might be impressed. You know, I've got more shares than some other directors. And, Nihongo o Skoshi harashimasu. Right? That's not nothing. That's something. That's a little bit. I mean, I'm making an attempt. I'm clearly passionate about the video game. All right, so we're going to do a normal augment. We're going to do a normal augment until we get anti-berserk and bloodlust. That seems impossible. What the hell is wrong with me? That makes no sense. How delusional am I? It would be like way easier just to roll until I get berserk. That doesn't make any sense. I started to think about it for a second. Like, what the hell am I doing? I could get rid of this because elemental exploit, I could just deco in, right? No, I'm just like, I mean, all right. What I was looking for is theoretically possible, but like, what the hell? Like, what is your problem, dude? We're gonna take this and we're gonna try and roll berserk onto this. Is what we're gonna do on these legs. And I can get rid of anything and I'll be happy. I still feel like augment is better. That's what I'm going to do. I'm assuming I can roll Bloodlust. If Adrenaline... Yeah, if Adrenaline rushes there, I can definitely get it. I can get Berserk. If Adrenaline rushes there, they're like the same tier. What do you mean, no? What the hell do you know? It's not terrible, actually. It's honestly not terrible. I'm going to take it. But I'm going to keep rolling anyways. These aren't my main pants anyways. What? I mean, that's technically better. I mean... I don't think I'm going, I don't know. I don't think I need to go for the other one. I think we can get it on normal augment. Berserk here. That was a better roll that we just saw, and I just rolled right past it. Predictions on new melding? I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't sound like a dick. I don't care. I'm here because I'm contractually obligated to be here. Who was that? It was like a basketball player, hockey player, whatever. He said, yeah, I'm here as part of my contract. I'm here as part of my contract. You know why I'm here. How do I like it? I liked Wild Hearts pretty well. This is actually pretty good. Board will not like this attitude? No, this is actually the best attitude to have, dude. If only everyone else had that attitude. If one of the series' longest lifetime fans is like, yo, this is ass, maybe it's time to shake things up. Right? Maybe you need a little that old juice coming in. I'm gonna go with this one now. We're gonna use this one. Give me Berserk. Wait, is that what I need? Bloodlust. That's literally it, right? Yes. Hey, that's not bad. We don't even lose anything that bad. Hey, never punished. We could probably do better. Do what every other company's doing and port the old games? Fuck yes! 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 That's right, for UHD, baby! Modern multiplayer, cross-save, cross-play. I'd be there, man. Day one. I'm gonna roll on this a bit more. I'm happy with it, but I think we can get better. They don't add crossplay to the new games? I mean, you can own this game, like... So if you were to buy Monster Hunter Rise, like, just buy it. Switch, Steam, Windows, Xbox, PlayStation. You can own it literally 5 different copies of this game if you wanted to. If you wanted to technically own it everywhere. I don't think outside of Game Pass there's cross-buy for Windows and Xbox. It's cross-play, but it's not cross-buy. I don't think. How many copies do I own? I don't think I even own Sunbreak on the Switch. To be honest with you. Dragonheart's not bad. Ooh! I wasn't expecting this. I'm gonna have to make another pair of pants. I'm gonna have to make another pair of pants. I could get a better roll of Furious though, because this takes away critical boost. I'm gonna stop here. And I'm not taking that Furious, but no. I can get it again. No, I'm not taking it. No. We're good. We're good with this. We got what we needed. Let's not get greedy. Damn, though. That's messed up, man. Can you emulate for you? You can, and you are morally obligated to. You owe it to me and the community and Capcom to emulate the game. I was thinking about this the other day. You know, if games aren't being played, it's like they may as well not even exist. You know, you're letting art die every day that goes by and you're not playing Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. You ever think about that? I think about that. That's just terrible, man. Yeah, that's the death of art. You know, whether or not you consider games art or not. I mean, in terms of like pure storytelling, the storyline for a lot of games is kind of ass. But, you know, the stories that you experience, the fact that you're directly in control of it, that's transformative. More so than in a lot of cases reading can be. I'm not talking down on reading at all. I think reading's great. But if a game exists and it's not being played, you know, it's really a tragedy. You're told for you endgame was too grindy. Is it true? All right. I am sick of this fucking argument. What do you want? Do you want an endgame or not? Oh, I want no endgame, no buy. Oh, it's got an endgame, but it's too grindy. Get your ass out of my cottage, Goldilocks. Figure it the fuck out. You don't like it, go play something else. Jesus Christ. I don't care. Get to the end game first. You soft sack piece of crap. You won't do it. You're not even strong enough to get past G1 and 4U. Don't worry about the end game. You'll never make it. I think I kind of want the Wirebug Whisperer. I don't understand it. It's like, people don't even understand. Like, is the game fun to play? Who cares if it has a good endgame? What do you want? Something that's like, hooks into your neck and will like detonate a bomb and explode your head if you don't play it for like 5 hours a day? Doing all your dailies? Huh? I don't want any more chores. I don't want any of that. I want to play the game when I want, and then when I want to play it. That's it. People are sick. I think I'll use this. Like, we don't need any more affinity. I'm just tired. It's like, people are always asking, what's the end game? What's the end game? Does it have a good end game? I don't know. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Is it grindy? If you want it to be, Just play it and then just be done when you're done playing it. Like, I don't know what, like what are people, what is going on in your life? You got to define it around some arbitrary end game in a video game. You have so much more value to give than making a number go up because you feel obligated to do it. If you enjoy the game, play it. You want to see a number go up that makes you happy, great. That's just one part of it. Oh my God. Does 4U have an end game? Go for like relics and stuff? Fashion kind of, to get relics that look good? Is it fun? I mean, do you like hunting monsters? If you enjoy hunting monsters, I've got great news for you. You get to hunt monsters. Like, it's like, I get this idea that in like people's heads, like, if I play the game enough, like, cat girl is gonna like manifest in my basement and give me a blowy. Like, I hate to tell you this. That's not the purpose of playing video games. You play the game because it's fun. That's it. Doesn't need an end game. And if you're not having fun anymore, then stop playing it. You know, if there's a little extra carrot on a stick that says, if you play for an extra 20 hours, you'll get 2 more attack. For some people, they want to play till they get that attack. Whether you want that or not, that's on you. Way more than anyone, especially me, could ever tell you. No, this is the WoW Raiders want that. You know what? Mazel tov. All the spirit power to them in the world. It's not really for me. I'll play it. I'll make the sets that I want to make. And especially nowadays, in this goddamn game, when I'm tired of it, I'm going to put it down. And we'll play something else. Where the hell is my... Looking for my dragon attack deco. Did I not make it? Did I sell it or something? What happened to my save? I can't find it, man. If you see something, you got to say something. I swear to God, I made this yesterday. Did I not make this yesterday? All credits challenge before Japan? You would know before I did. I don't know, maybe. I got like a week of vacation coming up from school. So I don't know, maybe. Should I just finish like the latent power? Am I high? How does it get up to 20? Plus this is 20, right? 40? 80? Put 2 points of weakness exploit in. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's best that I'm yelling at you? I don't mean to yell. It's not next week. For me, it's the week after next. I gotta go through hell first. Like, literal hell. Like, it's the worst. My life is suffering. Nobody suffers as much as me. Should match your AR to your viewers counter? 220? I'm not there yet, man. Stop, like, don't put that on me, man. $222? I only see 220. Maybe no handicraft? I don't know. Maybe I can't use this thing. You know, I will. All right. I changed my mind. I want this one. We're going to use this. My mic doesn't peak and all that screaming. I'll say, I've done a pretty good job setting up my stream. People are coming in all the time being like, wow, your stream looks pretty good. And I think my microphone's set up pretty well. Go hunting already? Why don't you eat my asshole? I'm making a set. All right? Go eat a sandwich. Go jerk off. We found out yesterday it reduces your chance of prostate cancer by up 1/3. I'll still be here. We'll all wait for you. trying to figure out what fire resistance, water, thunder, ice? Hard ice resistance? I don't even have any way to maintain my sharpness. Never mind. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. We're not going to do purple. We have Dragon Attack. We have Dragon Attack 5. I could probably put a different way of getting Dragon Attack in. Here's what we can do. Check this out. You've never seen this before. You've probably seen that. Hard Dragon Resist is what we made yesterday. Does this actually increase my damage? Oh, I don't need it. All right. What else do we need? You don't need the tenderizer. Where's the Tuna Greatsword set? You raise an excellent point. Isn't there like chain? Throw sharpness in? I mean, we don't really, if we stay in white sharpness, we technically don't need it. You ever run Bloodlust outside of Chaotic Gore? I never really like rolled it on anything. It'd be pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty efficient. I think this is worth making. Shane? I think on Dual Blades it might even be worth maxing. It's a shame we can't get the Elemental Bane. I mean, we could if we upgraded the slot, but it's not worth it. Could probably just max attack, too. I mean, we're going to be doing pretty good raw damage. We can max out Burst. And attack. Yeah, I think I'm going to be okay with this. I think we're going to be fine with this. I mean, what else could we really want? You know? Not much. Couple points of grind, maybe Spirit Bird, and then 1 point of Grinder. I don't even know if we're going to be grinding. Wait, what did I just remove? Hold on, I removed something. What did I remove? Whatever. Does this get carried by the NPCs? Wow, did you not even like watch the YouTube video in terms of like how much damage they did? I'm a little upset. Can't say I'm disappointed because I know how you roll, but all right, we'll finish up stun resistance. Weakness exploit max. Don't need it. We're going to have 40 base. Sorry. With Bloodlust, it'd be 55, 85, plus latent power whenever that triggers is going to push us way over 100. I have more than 3 points of critical what? Critical boost? How is that possible? That's not possible. You just made it up in your head. That's okay. I forgive you. It's not possible. There's 3 points. Critical boost 1. Critical boost 3. That's it. It's okay. I forgive you. What about the end game, streamer? We have 4 latent points? I don't know, man. Yeah, I got 7 points of attack boost above critical boost. Is that how you think it's sorted? I got 6 points of defense boost. I got 5 points of dragon attack. It's not sorted that way. I'm not trying to yell. I'm sorry for yelling. It was just the other day. It was like 2 weekends ago. Jen was bringing something up, and I started like getting a little active, and she like rolled her eyes, and she's like, "Ah, here he goes again." And I was like, what is that supposed to mean? Oh, she's like, "Oh, you know." Just roasted me. She's right. He's tweaking again. It's tough, man. Too many highways, I know. I know. You're right. You're not wrong. I can't argue with you. I drive on some of the worst highways in this country literally every, like, 4 days out of the week. The worst merges. Like, you couldn't... Like, if you were to enter into, like, a design competition and try and get, like, some of the top engineers in the world to design, like, bad highways, like, outside of, like, connecting them so, like, you literally smashed head first into other cars, I don't think you could actually do it. Are we still on about this critical boost thing? Okay, you're right. We do have 4 points. I wonder how that happened. I should probably make a new task. It's like, man, like, get off my dick, dude. That means I could have taken the minus on critical boost. Whatever. I was talking about highways. Honestly. But how do you, like... There's got to be, like, a correlation between, like, how much money you spend on something and, like, it gets better up to a point and then, like, it only gets worse as it gets, like, over-engineered. Or, like, we got to find some way to spend this money. Like that one, like, the Juicio thing? The thing that was supposed to make you, like, fresh squeezed juice in your house, and then by the end it was just, like, an internet-connected thing that would squeeze a packet of juice into a cup. That's what happens. Elon just apparently, like... There was some merger between Twitter and another company, like, in 2021. The guy got, like, some really good severance options, and, like, Elon just fired that guy. Which, like, I'm sure Twitter will be fine, but... It's, like, one of those things where, like, I guess there's a point with a lot of employees where it's, like, literally cheaper to keep them than it is to fire him. And he fired him. Oh, no. We didn't get the bloodlust going. Doing a lot of raw heavy combos. We should be in blue. We gotta get our thing up. We'll do a little demon dance. Yeah, it is kind of cool for us to all be, like, bear witness to Elon Musk's midlife crisis. I don't know why he feels the need to do it. I mean, yeah, I mean, he didn't earn his money really on his own at all, but, like, it's still technically in his name. Enjoy your billions of dollars. I have a friend from college who, like, is one of those, like, I will suck Elon's dick given any moment. And it's always fascinating talking to him. He really thinks he's a genius. It's just like, what? I mean, you can't really convince someone he's not. You know, people will come up with anything in their own minds to justify anything. But, like, all right, let's, you know, devil's advocate, let's say Elon Musk is a genius. Is the place where he's most needed in the world on Twitter? Is that where he should be dedicating his time and resources? Like, you know, 1,000 years from now, will they remember Twitter? Or will they be talking about, like, oh, we had space flight or electric vehicles? And I'm not saying, again, that Elon would necessarily be helping that situation, but if you do believe he's a genius, wouldn't you say that's probably where he should be? I mean, in a way, he's a genius at making money. I mean, he hasn't not made money. Now, whether that's by his own fault or not, who's to say? How's our sharpness doing? Could we use, like, more sharpness? Maybe I could use, like... Maybe I could use, like, a little sharpness on here. I've been playing around with ChatGPT. I just find it... I hate it. Like, I don't want to use it, but I find it fascinating. And I did ask it some questions, and at one point it said I should spend more time on Twitter, and I immediately ended the conversation. It said, yo, you should definitely increase social engagement on Twitter. And I said, I'm not doing that. See ya. Smell you later, nerd. You're not that smart. Start some drama? I mean, that's the meta on that platform, right? You just fly. I wonder if I'll get to it in time while Thunderblight is still up. It is like surprisingly okay at some things though. Like I was like, hey, chat GPT, I've got some questions in Japanese, and it did a reasonable job at helping me think through some questions. Ask how to get more viewers on Twitch. I don't think I asked that question, but I think I was like talking to it about YouTube. I'm kind of okay where I am on Twitch. I mean, obviously, it could always be more. But it's more like, hey, I want to get more outreach on my YouTube videos. And it's like, you got to go to Twitter. I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Mox__ just resubscribed for 9 months. Just subbed during 2 of 8 ads in Twitch.
Dude, ads are a blight. You know, actually, I think they just made... Andre, thank you. And Mox, thank you as well. I think they just changed it so you can now run a 3-minute block of ads rather than 2 90-second block of ads. Just make videos? I know. But what if ChatGPT could make them for me? Did I not get Bloodlust or my Thunderblight off? My life is terrible. The hitbox on that attack is kind of weird. You can definitely tell the lack of damage depending on what arm you're attacking. I don't think there was any way to get out of that. I don't think I've ever fought this monster afflicted before. Highlight streams to their streams to YouTube. I mean, you could definitely take your stream content and put it on YouTube, but You gotta do more than just like dump it. You know what I mean? Bouncing with white sharpness? I think it's like afflicted monsters sometimes get like slightly... What is he doing? They get like slightly stronger hit zones. So yeah, that can happen. Did that for a while. I mean, is it good for engagement? Is it bad for engagement? It's got to be more than just dump your clips on. It has to be like idiot chatter complains about endgame and gets epically roasted. And you could put that on YouTube and people would probably watch that. He complained about the endgame, if only he knew. And it's just like a chat name, just like getting like roasted in flames. Yeah, I mean, clips are better, I think, for that sort of thing, like in shorts. It's just weird because like I feel like it's really early to tell like how the hell shorts affect anything. Like, I know YouTube is actually trying to let people get monetized off of them, but you know, I mean, editing a short takes time just like editing a normal clip would. Is it better for your engagement? Will people watch it? Will people click it? I don't know. I don't know that anyone knows. Just post, I guess. I was getting these shorts from a family that live in Korea that were just posting, like, Korea facts. And she was talking about, you know, the videos and the views and stuff like that. And it was something like, she was getting, like, several million views a month, and she made, like, $600. And her content was pretty good. I mean, it was well-researched and concise, good to the point, interesting. Be viewed millions of times, you get $600. But it's like, whatever, I mean, $600, like, you know, it's okay, but like, definitely they were putting a lot more time into that. That's a lot of work for only $600. Like I said, I mean, it's like, you know, the video might be like 45 seconds, but like, there's like an inverse correlation between how long a video is and like how much effort goes into it. Like, if you want to make a video 3 minutes long, like that's, like a good video, like that's going to take you a long time. $600 can be a lot? Sure it can. Sure, that'll get you some nice meals in Korea. You know, if, say somebody's at home and they're taking care of the family, you know, whether be it the husband or the wife or whoever, and it's something that they could afford to do on the side, or something that they think that they could keep going into, and then eventually... How come I never trigger bloodlust? Just not doing any damage, I guess. That was fun. I forgot the spiral thrust just worked in the air like that. What is this? Oh, does he, like, give me, like, a faster frenzy buildup? You know what? You raise a good point. I probably, tactically, did not even need to have Bloodlust on him, did I? He would just give it to me anyways. God, he's got a lot of life. I just feel like that attack's going to come out faster than it actually does. They probably could speed it up a little bit. Hey, Francis! Punish him! Oh, he's dying. All right, he's dying faster than Teostra did. So I guess that's something. Valstrax is coming by. Is he attacking the chaotic ore? What is he doing? Yes. The answer was yes. Am I still on the list? I can read your comments, so I guess not. Congratulations, welcome back. Hope you learned your lesson, whatever it was. Don't let it happen again. We got a couple listers yesterday. List 3.0. The list only gets more violent as time goes on. We got listed for speculation? Yeah. I was thinking my next stage, list 4.0, is I'll still time you out for 2 weeks or ban you, but you have to do your ban appeal in stream. So you got to grovel in front of everyone first, and then I'll ban you. And then you got to grovel again in your unban request. Super Star, hello. What do you guys think about that? Because, like, it's not fair that I'm the only one that gets to see the grovel. Like, you guys should get to see it first. That's a lot of work. I was thinking, like, I would do something like this. Let's see. Yeah, something. I need to get a longer version of it, but I'd play this. It encourages people to entertain chat rather than take the unbanned seriously, so they don't get unbanned. How is that different? I could stay banned. You're saying that as if that's my problem. Do I watch excessive profanity? I don't. They're the ones that, this is what I say now. They thought the comment, they typed the comment, and then they pushed the enter button. I mean, they made 3 mistakes. So if, you know, if they want to get unbanned, they're going to have to put a little effort in. That's all. You know, you're making this sound like I'm encouraging people to I mean, you're getting banned. Whether or not you get unbanned is still like whether or not I feel merciful. I just want a little extra public humiliation before we even start that process. And if they don't want to, then fine, they can be banned. That's okay. They did it. I did not enjoy this fight at all. That fight was terrible. Maybe it'd be like more enjoyable with Hammer. I don't know. But I did not have any fun doing that. Well, that's a pretty good quest right here. Holy crap. What the hell? What is that? He was great in 4U. He's one of the best monsters in 4U. I didn't know you could roll this. Do I often unban people? I probably go back to the unban, the moderator queue, maybe like every couple months. I'll look at it. And even then, I almost never unban anyone. Because, like, here's the thing, like, if I ban you, I don't want you in the chat. So now you got to try and figure out, like, okay, I don't want you in the chat. Why do I want to let you back? I don't want you back. Can people appeal multiple times? You can submit an unban request once. And if I deny the request, then you can never appeal it again. It's like, I mean, look, if I banned you, you must have said something I didn't like. So why would I want you back again? I had one guy that was brand new to the stream say something that was like speculation / spoiler. And he either DM'd me on Discord or on Twitch. I almost never read my Twitch DMs. And he said, hey, can you please unban me? And I actually did. I did do that. Here's the, we got like, what, 235 people here now. But like over the course of a stream, you know, you'll get like a couple thousand people over like, 5 or 6 hours. You get like 1,000 or 2,000 people. Depends on the day. Now, what's one person? They're going to ruin the vibe, ruin my mood. I don't want them around. I don't come into your house or your work, crap on your desk. I'm not with Northern Lyron on this one. I do not believe streamers have the hardest job in the world. But, it's still something you do. You know what I mean? It's still a thing. And if I don't like someone, my impression is other people probably don't like them either. So take them out. Take them out. Unless we ask me if endgames are grinding. Nobody got it. He didn't even get a timeout for that. What is the hardest job in the world? I don't know if it's still true. I heard taxi drivers actually had some of the highest stresses in the world. Teacher? Depends on the person. And it depends on the students. Taxi drivers got to deal all the time. Deep sea welder? That's the most physically dangerous job among them. The hardest? Fishers? I could believe that. Yeah. The crab guys, people getting all those crabs. That looks hard. Yeah. Yeah, that might be it. I wasn't planning on using this weapon. I was planning on using a greatsword. Well, I guess we're using it then. And then this was actually full on sundowning. It was weird though. We had somebody come into the Discord like a month or two ago. And they're like, man, it's the 6-month anniversary of me being banned. And I checked and it was like a year and a half ago or like 2.5 years ago. That was weird. They're definitely in their own reality. It's like, bro, I was like, that was like years ago. Okay. I mean, okay. All right, that's fair. COVID time dilation is real. I would accept that as an excuse. That's actually 100% reasonable. Do I have Spirit Bird on the set? I have no idea. It's probably good enough. Oh, there we go. It's still bizarre that we're in 2023. Like, it really doesn't make any logical sense. Like, I don't understand how that happened. I definitely felt 2020. 2021, 2022, I don't know what happened. I mean, we made it. You know? You just got over COVID for the first time and it's still kicking your butt 6 weeks later. I almost feel like I should go to a doctor. I might have pneumonia. Because I have not stopped coughing for like the last month. And I had COVID in September. But I got sick. Did you have like COVID like 3 times? You did not get COVID the first time. You had COVID like multiple times. The first time this year? First time you tested positive? I do not believe it. Going to the aqua. I go on a highway every day, dude. Not every day. 6 days, 5. How many days out of the week? 4 days out of the week, I go on a highway. Sky pressure went sky high. That's scary. Make sure you get that checked out. That's not good. What is this monster? Like, I don't even recognize him. We only have one cart, by the way. Which I guess kind of increases, like, the tension a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? All right, he's activated. All right. Yeah, I mean, for me, I just had, like, no energy and, like, obviously, like, a bad cough when I had COVID. But I was, like, flat out, man. Like, the first night, I just laid in bed. I could not move. I was like a little bed boy. The next day, I felt well enough to play Disco Elysium on the Steam Deck. That was okay. Disco Elysium's pretty fun. I recommend it. Don't like the political stuff. I feel like that stuff was, like, really hacked in. Most of the political stuff is hacked in. Some of it's okay. But a lot of it doesn't really feel that great or well thought out. But they did a expanded edition beyond the first edition, if anyone didn't know, and it added, like, I guess, a ton of voice acting. Like, all the internal monologues, and it's really good. They followed in the in real life stuff following that game. Isn't there, like, some drama with the studio or something? Somebody did something? Is that what you're talking about? I don't really know much about it, so I can't really say with any, like, authority. It's a shame, because they did a really good job. They deserve nothing but success. Capitalist nightmare scenario around the game? Excuse me? Truth becomes fiction? Fiction becomes truth? Yeah, I just know there's drama. I don't know what it's about. 100%. Oh, hey. Wait, oh, that was Intrepid Heart. That was not me backhopping. How self-indulgent for me to believe that I was actually able to iframe anything in this game. Oh, it was a collective? And then a guy said, nope, not anymore. Mine now. That's messed up. The company that makes Dead Cells is a collective. Basically. Isn't that neat? And that's a good game. That is a good-ass game. They do one of the things I love the most in video games, which is, I mean, you almost never see it. They allow you to go back and play any version of the game. Whenever you want. Whatever weird random-ass update exists, they make it very easy to go back and play that old version. Apple Arcade, 60 FPS. Thanks. Oh, a lot of Apple devices support 120 hertz now. I don't want this to be a recurring theme about my small, tiny, weak baby hands, but I'm telling you, man, phones are too big nowadays. I got that S23 Ultra, too big. My hands and my pockets are not large enough for it. That's like a phone made for like basketball players. It's not fair, man. Like, I shouldn't have to like palm a basketball to like use Discord on my phone. Show on stream? I don't have sausage fingers. I have, I'd say normal fingers. Not too sausage-like. So here's the phone. All right, let me demonstrate. Let me demonstrate Discord. All right, here I am in general. If there's like no way there's no way I'd ever get there. I have to use a shortcut to shrink the screen so I can do that. That's suffering, man. So it shrinks the screen size. So I have to use my phone like this, like, like I gotta two-hand it. It does have one interesting feature though. Comes with a stylus. You can draw notes in there. Is my phone big or am I tiny? It's very large. It's very large. That's the whole point. It's too big. I'm not going to lose the stylus. I never lost the stylus in my DS. I'm not going to lose that thing. It's too big. It's like the size of my head. Now, it's got a good camera. I got it for the camera for the in real life streams, and I think it's going to be really good for that. But like otherwise, like my life is just suffering. Like nobody knows. Nobody understands. I have to be one of the most misunderstood streamers on this platform. I know, it's very heavy. There might be some dimensions that my micro PC actually ends up being smaller than this phone. Like a desktop PC. That's I got a little micro desktop. It's too big, man. Thank you. It's too big.
It's too big.
My package should arrive today. Are they going to ring the doorbell? Oh my God. Hold on. It's like 4 o'clock, dude. Like, wouldn't they have arrived already? Put some pants on? I've got pants on. If they rang the doorbell, I would not hear it. I promise you they're just going to drop it off on the front step. They're not going to make anyone sign for it. It's got, hold on, I do have a case. It's not like a full pop thing, but it's like a little stand and I can kind of hold it like this. It's like, it lets me tent it. And it gives a little extra. Gives a little grip. But it's still not perfect. It's like a tablet. It really is. I know they sell those phones now that like fold out like a tablet. I don't know what's going on with those. It worries me a little. Was that like a pop socket? I think I've got some laying around somewhere. He's got to be getting pretty close. It's been 10 minutes. I could have squeezed another one out if I did a better job there, but I'm going to be satisfied with that. Oh, and we got Thunderblade? That's nice. How'd I like Wild Hearts? It was all right. It worked well for me, so, like, no complaints here. I understand if you had, like, I don't know, like a PC that couldn't run it, that you might be a little upset at it. There wasn't really much of an excuse for having such bad performance, but, you know, that's life, I guess. It's the path that EA and Koei Tecmo chose. I'm sure it wasn't Koei Tecmo's choice. I'm sure it was very much EA's choice. I'm pretty sure the Samsung phones, at least since the S10, if not earlier, actually have a full-on desktop mode McDurpus that supports, like, mouse and keyboard and everything. So even, like, my little phone I use is, like, a little chat monitor. I've set it up. It works as in a desktop sort of environment. This one, I mean, I don't know. My iPhone 6S lasted me 8 years. Like, I can't imagine this S23 is going to last me any less than 8 years as well. Outside of the fact that, like, I've got micro hands, and at a certain point, I might side grade to something smaller. Maybe trade it in for, like, an S24. S25 in a couple years. You know, I mean, I got, like, a good deal on it. I got $600 off on it, so it only cost me $600 to get it. Don't drop it in onsen? If I drop it in an onsen, it's for a good reason. I'm just gonna have to get used to using, like, the little shortcut, man. There's nothing else about it. Do we have a Garngolem? I feel like I don't have any monsters. Last two Samsung phones lasted you 2 years. This phone here, this one, this S10, I had this July of 2019. So it has lasted me almost 4 years. I got it to play Tekken on. The Capcom card game. We can use Sword and Shield. Did I not save it? Didn't I get better pants? What the hell? What would be better? I don't really need the affinity, right? This is interesting. I got a phone just to play. I am a professional internet clown. As a professional internet clown, I am sometimes required to play video games. Well, not required, but I mean, I guess we could just sit around and watch TikTok videos all day if you wanted. We could do that. Internet busker. Yeah. I mean, I don't view that as like a negative. Providing someone entertainment. We have Master's Touch. Okay, hold on. I think, check this out. Sharp. Okay, still got purple. Do I have a typewriter? No. Who's asking? Water, fire. Do I not have ice resistance? Hard ice? Who wants to know? Biggest streamers just watch YouTube? I mean, it's gotta be, like, it's gotta be so nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I enjoy playing the video games, but, you know, just watch the YouTube videos I feel like watching all day. I mean, I could get behind that. But like, whenever I see anyone doing that, like, they're always pausing the damn video. Stop doing it, dude. Busk on a street with a money bucket? I don't know about that. Try it for a week as an experiment. Just watch YouTube video essays and just like throw in my opinion at the end of it. Everyone in chat just going like, wow, man. Totally. I need a new tacit, dude. They have to pause the video to make it transformative. That makes sense. Well, Long didn't live. You watching Monster Hunter essays won't either. We would not watch Monster Hunter essays. I mean, the Dose video essay probably does deserve to get watched in its entirety at some point, just because it'd be too funny not to, but I don't know what I'm going to put on here. Spirit Bird collar? Maybe Cornerstone? I've got like extra level 1 slots. We could go defense 7. Just put Cornerstone. That gives us like low grade earplugs, right? I would get flagged for bullying. I haven't gotten flagged for bullying yet, so it's all been in self-defense. What's the difference of anomaly investigation for Sequest and Rise? The investigations give you like random, well, not random, but they give you like the upgrade materials you need. Quests are just like, they're the base version of that monster. The quests, like, I think are okay for getting you an investigation of that monster type. I think they always drop one of the monster that you fought. Somebody, you know, call me out and tell me I'm wrong, but I think that's how they work. So is it good? It's something. It's a living. I kind of want to go to, like, the ice cave. Don't ask me why. But I think I want to go there. I want to get all the red spirit birds. You watch me reacting? I'm trying to think. Like, if you put me in, like, an interrogation room right now, and you said, streamer, I want you to tell me all of the YouTube videos you watch regularly, I would have a really hard time saying something. Like, I'd have a hard time putting together, like, a coherent sentence. I could tell you what my wife watches. She likes true crime videos. And videos that make fun of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. That's her jam right now, man. She is into that. She loves that. We were sitting on the couch and she was watching a video, and the video creator was going on and on about how Prince Harry was a deluded man-child, and the entire time this conversation was going on, she just kept looking at me and pointing at me. She's like, that's you. It's just like you. Just like you. You're just like Prince Harry. You're a deluded man-child. Thanks. I didn't argue with her. What's there to argue about? What am I going to say to that? She's right. Where's the lie? Man, I got this whole thing, though. Like, for some of these public figures, like, all they had to do ever was just be happy with what they had, and their life would have been, like, so good. Like, and they would have gotten everything they wanted. So, you know, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, you know, they wanted, presumably, this lifestyle where they would go around visiting the various respective Commonwealth-related countries for the UK. They could have done that. There was nothing actually, as far as I can tell, there was nothing stopping them from that. All they had to do was just like do it and not be like super weirdos about it. But alas, they were. And they're like, you know what, let's go to Hollywood and like start selling out our family instead. Because, you know, I've got an inferiority complex that I'm not first in line to the royal crown or whatever. Sand boots, thank you. Same thing, Rudy Giuliani. You know, at one point was referred to as, you know, America's mayor. People, you know, he could have gone to any bar in the country, possibly the world, and, you know, from his association with whatever, being there in New York for 9/11, like never paid for a drink again in his life. Probably could have done public speaking engagements for like 6 figures 2 or 3 times a week. You know, he did his, even after he ran for president and he did terribly, you know, like nobody cared. That was fine. And he started going off the deep end. And he spoke at the Four Seasons. You know, I've got an iPad that I still have. My desktop background is that speech at the Four Seasons totally escaped me. I still have that. That's a cherished memory of mine. That's the iPad I read manga on. Because it has an app that will allow me to read manga. That's been delisted from the Apple iStore. Part of the reason I went Android, not that I'm planning on reading a lot of manga on a little phone, although it's not really a little phone, I guess. I forgot to switch my stance. Yeah, it's got the Four Seasons on it. I don't know what Tachiyomi is. Is that an app for Android? On iOS, I have to use something called was it like Manga Bird or something? Manga Bird. The issue with Manga Bird is like when it's got like a feature where it'll show you like popular manga, and like it's exclusively series that are called like I saw my stepmom naked and now we're dating. Like it's stuff like that. I failed my high school algebra test and now I'm sleeping with my teacher. I read them? Hold on. I mean, I clicked on one. I read a couple chapters because I wanted to see how bad it was, but like, I don't like read them. Like, I don't subscribe to them. Like, I don't like follow the release schedule on Twitter. I just wanted to see, you know, what sort of, why is it so popular? I found out. The one that I read was pretty great. It actually leaves you with like a pretty compelling teaser. The guy was like, my life was great, and then I started to watch a famous porno, and that's when everything started to go downhill. And it does kind of make you think, like, what could you possibly be watching that's going to ruin your life substantially in some way? It's probably one of her stepmom's friends. I think that's what it was going to get to. Trying to do a back hop there. It could be his stepmom. It's somebody. It's somebody in that initial group of friends. He walks in on one of the stepmom's friends in the bathroom, and she gives him a hard time. And by a hard time, I mean like literally a hard time. Guess we'll just do this. I missed. You've read that? You can't go onto the manga app popular page without it being like, it's like #1. it's like you don't even see One Piece on there, man. It's not even One Piece. It's that one. It's insane. That's just my recommended. No way, man. Why would it? I don't. But like, that's like, I'm reading sports manga and like psychological gambling manga. That's what I like to read. And I do enjoy. Okay, so like, yes, I've read stuff like, I've read some adult material. But like adult situations, not like hentai. Stuff like that. Like the, you know, domestic girlfriends of the world. It's not a problem. Tell Jen what you read. Her reaction to School Days is still one of my favorite memories. She just loses, like at best, she just doesn't care. At best, she's like, whatever. At worst, she's like, why are you watching that garbage? I told her I was watching Rent a Girlfriend. I'm not watching it anymore. Crunchyroll canceled my account. Like I was some sort of delinquent, like I wasn't paying my bills. I was just like, it's like I don't even exist anymore. It's like I've never been ghosted by a company before. Although that's not true. Domino's is currently ghosting me. I will get my refund. I will get my gift card, Domino's. No, I haven't even watched Rent a Girlfriend Season 2. So, you know, how am I supposed to watch Season 3? I'm a little concerned because the teaser for Season 3 indicates a new girl has entered the arena. And she says something like Ichinensei desu, which is first year, which could mean she's a college first year. She looks younger than a college first year. And if she's younger than a college first year, it's like could be a high school first year. Yeah, if it's just a freshman first year, I mean, who cares? That's not a lot of drama. Yeah, he was already dating like a high school senior. What if middle school? Please arrest that man. I mean, he should be arrested anyways. But that's Ichinensei. His first year. Three years in Japanese high school. I think it's 6, 3, and 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. 6 years in elementary, 3 years in middle, 3 years in high. Kind of makes sense. It's weird in American high school that you've got like people that are like high school freshman age hanging out with high school senior age. You know, not that I really knew anyone that did it, but yeah, there was probably some freshmen dating some senior. That's messed up, dude. I think I dated a junior when I was a senior. I mean, that's normal. Four years elementary and 6 high school there? That's messed up, dude. So you've got like 7th graders hanging out with 12th graders? Bad idea. Well, the age of majority in Japan is 20. They even have a special name for it. It's called like Hatachi. You're considered an adult when you turn 20 years old. Why do I know? We talked about it in class. I mean, you know, if you're 18, you could probably get booze and cigarettes, I'm sure, but you're considered fully an adult at 20, I believe. I don't know. Maybe you can't get booze. I don't know. It's not like it was very hard to get alcohol in Japan. I don't know if they have as many drinking problems over there or not. I mean, I'm sure alcoholism is the thing. Booze and cigs are 20 plus. I mean, that makes sense from, you know, what I learned. I mean, like I said, I mean, that's supposed to be the age you're an adult. 20. High schools go from 5th to 10th grade? It's a little weird, but I guess better than 7th to 12th. Was this worth it? How many points did I get? Are you kidding me? That wasn't worth it at all. That was a waste of time. No, I mean, it's alcoholism, I think, is a little bit worse in Japan than in most countries because they crack down real hard on other stuff. So, you know, some people might unwind with like a little bit of the marijuana every now and then, but you'd get in a lot of trouble there. So your only outlet is really alcohol and tobacco. So you don't see a lot of other things. So if you're going to go off the deep end, that's probably what you're going to go off the deep end on. Gambling? Yeah. I mean, I've heard that too. So I'm going to do you again. I wanted to fight him with Ice Greatsword. Let's make the goddamn tuna. It's about time. Should really just fight the monster for that, but let's live it up a little bit. Don't give me crap over this. Thank God I got enough spear tunas. Elemental it? It's worth it, man. Don't hate if you don't rep it. It's fine. Don't hate on me, man. What do we got here? Crit stuff? Oh, we could even put the Elemental Bane on there. Ooh. Alright, we gotta augment it, though. Do I like microwaved rice? I got a rice cooker, man. Does a great job with rice. Why would I microwave my rice? Oh, God, I need another 2. Oh, I need another 1. We'll do this first one, and then we'll. Do you? How do you cook your rice? I would accept like in a pot with like butter and stuff, but like just microwave it. It's like so much better ways to cook rice. You eat it raw. I want all of the nutrients. I go all in on that grain. Just crunch on it. Really no good way to get this, huh? It just doesn't make a lot of... Like, never ends, man. 3 bones. Microwave rice because you're burning the pot? But you're not putting enough water in? Get a rice cooker, dude. How much could a rice cooker be? Like, not a great one, but just like a, you know, a working man's rice cooker. $30? $20? I mean, we're talking $20 to $30. I mean, if you live with your mom and you guys eat a lot of rice, just get a rice cooker, dude. Raw ramen is good. That's not that big of a deal. How much could it be? $10. This is not me being out of touch. This is me actually being very in touch. $200 toothbrushes. Just because my toothbrush comes with a glass charging base doesn't mean... I didn't spend $200 on it. It was on sale. It was like $100. It's a good toothbrush. This is gonna need like some sort of sharpness, and I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna need something. I really need it. I need to do something about this tacit. Let's just re-roll on it. Let's just do that. We could have literally anything else. We can get rid of Stamina Surge. I think Sunbreak is easier than GU. Yeah. Try getting through 3-star village and tell me it's harder. I'm not even talking about the EX deviants. Talking about 3-star village. Peak performance? Let's do the normal augment. I'm not enjoying special augment. I mean, that's not bad to start. Counter-Strike. Defense boost could be interesting. With all those extra resistances? That's not bad. Ooh, an upgrade to a slot isn't bad either. I mean, there's nothing in this game that comes even close to EX Deviants in terms of, like, challenge, right? Wow. Free Wind Mantle and a 2-slot? Like, can't say no. I'll take it. Still going to be a little bit hard to build, but I think we're going to find a way to do it. That was a nice roll. That makes me happy. Fire. Water. Thunder. Ice. I need something for sharpness. You think like Master's Touch? Master's Touch might be nice. And we could probably get, cool, hello. What's up, bud? You can get speed sharpened 3 and that'll be fine. Oh, we still need weakness exploit, huh? Wait, do we? Yes. Maybe try and max out attack? I don't think it's possible. We'll get it. We'll get another point of attack in there, though. It's actually kind of hard to use. You know, it doesn't have any slots. I can definitely get speed sharpening 3. I will do that. We'll do, oh, wait, hold on. We need this. That's a lot of ice, man. So we're going to be at 100%. I once saw this guy who said 4U's low rank does not prepare new players for high ranks as well as Freedom Unite. Freedom Unite has a little bit more of a gradient. 4U G rank is the hardest in the series, in my opinion. It's not even that much less raw. Like working your way up through like G1 to G2 and G3 in 4U. I mean, it's just difficult, man. What's a hot pot? It's a pot of broth that you cook vegetables and meats in. Then you eat the meat or vegetables and drink the broth. It's pretty good. I recommend it if you never had it before. You know, sometimes affordable, more affordable than you'd imagine. And it definitely, like, if you're going out with people, having a good time, hot pot's pretty all right. Hot pot's a pretty good time. Get together, talk. You're all like, all right, let's get some stuff for the table. Places I've gone have usually been all you can eat. So you don't even have to really worry about what you're getting. You know, you get 2 hours, something like that. Perfect amount of time to eat, hang out, have a conversation, say your goodbyes. Low rank being easy is a flaw? Excuse me? I mean, low rank shouldn't be trivial. There should still be like a gradient upwards towards the end, but I mean, it should be kind of easy, right? Shouldn't be like ball-bustingly hard. I mean, and 4U's low rank is, I'd say, pretty good. It's maybe one of the best in the series. Shigaru ends up being a little bit of a challenge, for sure. This is Zabi, hello?
Zabi just resubscribed for 13 months. Hi, Shep.
I just learned a vocabulary word in Japanese that is zehi. What the hell does that mean? Everything's okay? Or it's all right? Something like that? All right, now I feel like I gotta look it up. Zehi. Certainly. Yeah, I mean, in 4U high rank, it's like things get kind of real. I mean, that doesn't seem like bad damage. It's okay, I guess. I would normally like to see more than 1,000. Oh, but we haven't even activated our thing yet. We still have to get our trigger here. Do I have an Instapot? I have an Instapot and I have a separate rice cooker. Rice cooker's only job is to cook rice and occasionally, although it's been a while, to steam dumplings in. Is it good? Nah. I don't really like the Instapot. I mean, the meals it makes are okay, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. You know, periodically, you'll be making something and, like, something will be stuck on the bottom of the pan and will start burning. Oh, yeah, that was good damage. Thanks for the idea. You're welcome. My rice cooker even came with, like, a little basket to put the dumplings in. You know, you get those pre-made dumplings, like, it's a pretty easy and convenient meal. Will this reach? Show it? I'm not grabbing my rice cooker right now, bro. Sorry. You want to see that or the Instapot? Air fryer is way more useful in a house than an Instapot. Now, depending on how much rice you eat, okay, I'd say maybe the order goes rice cooker, air fryer. Instapot just, like, makes certain meals possible faster without a slow cooker. You can make rice in an Instapot? I don't trust it, man. It's perfect. We got married. Now let's stay home and not spend money on food. I've been living that life for as long as I've been married. I will not say how long that has been. I don't know. I met somebody who really almost doesn't even enjoy going out to eat. Her love of sweatpants far exceeds her love of going and, like, getting food service or some sort of food somewhere else. She knows what she likes. I mean, I wouldn't say going out to eat is a waste of time. You're going to eat something different, probably something fairly well made. If the service is nice, it's okay. If the food is good, even better. But it's definitely a luxury. It's definitely purely entertainment. Do you make steak in an Instant Pot? I cooked steak tips in an Instant Pot maybe a couple weeks ago. I mean, yeah, certainly there's recipes with like if you got some bad cuts of beef. Like I had some like, oh, the worst cut ever is like bottom round. I had some bottom round and I used the Instant Pot to try and make it like mostly edible. It was still bottom round. Like I was not deceived. I was not deceived. I still very much knew it was bottom round, but it did okay for what an impossible mission was. Am I dead? Someone want to heal me, please? Baby needs healing. Probably the bougiest meal I've gotten off of food delivery. On like 2 separate occasions, I've gotten some poke bowls with extra protein. Those are a nice little treat. But I certainly wouldn't get those even once a week. Like $30 for 2? Maybe a little bit more, maybe 40. It's possible it was 40. This killed me if I get into it. Yeah, enjoy those Pokeballs. It's a special treat. Let's hit him with the let's hit him with the beetle. Wait, why do I have Minoto and not Hinoa? How long has that been going on for? No wonder I'm dying. I brought the wrong girl. She actually helps you die more. Sundown Kid strikes again. I can't argue that. Minoto buffs resistance? It's an excellent question. I would have to check her songs played. Might actually be a good choice. Yeah, I mean, you know, the Tuna Sword's doing pretty good. I mean, it's doing more work than I thought. She's on Lance. I know, it's all messed up. She's not really doing anything. Although, like, I'm not disappointed. I mean, the damage seems good enough. Wow, that must have been like the absolute last second to not trigger that. I mean, I guess with what? There's full weapon layered now, right? You could technically make all of your weapons fish, right? If you really wanted. Speaking of wielding a fish, I do wonder when we're going to hear news about the Monster Hunter mobile game. Not that I'm necessarily excited for it. I just have like kind of like a morbid curiosity about it. I mean, we should know about it this year, right? Oh, God. Minoto, please. Is that why I bought a big phone? I bought the phone for the camera. Not because of the size. I mean, in most situations, the phone is fine. Like, if I'm at home, like, it's whatever. Can't believe I'm not dead. Well, Hinoa and Minoto... Well, I know Hinoa buffs your attack and defense. The only reason to use Itsushi is if you want the elemental attack up. But he's pretty bad as a follower. Like, you gotta really want that elemental attack up to use him. I'm not saying it's not worth it. I gotta get out of here. Man, they sure gave him a lot of life. Running away. Yeah, I haven't played Bo in a long time. It's been a long time. I guess with Berserk now, you can have infinite stamina and never die. But man, with the Valstrax set, I guess you just have like... You'd have a lot of damage. I just know how it is about, like, not dying. I feel like you take a lot of damage. Playing Switch, you use gyro controls? It's a good reason to play on Switch. That's for damn sure. Well, here comes Furious Rajang to finish the quest again. Switch to keyboard and mouse for playing bow. It's probably worth it. But I'm not going to do it anyways. I would love it if, like, gyro just worked better on PC. When is the Wodong video? I don't even know if it's worth putting the time in, man. I'd have to go back and either rip some videos or make new content for it. I mean, what's there to say? If you're a baby, it's a good game for babies. If you're a baby gamer looking to get into better games, it's like an okay training wheels game. But for the most part, I just play Neo 2. That's it. That's the video. I could be done in 10 seconds. I mean, it would be fun to, like, put a diaper on, like, one of the characters from the game. You have the dragon flying around with a diaper. Good YouTube short. I guess I just don't know. Like, I just don't know. Just don't know anything about YouTube shorts. We got a 201 seething basil. Low effort content is the smart way to YouTube. You're probably right. Am I 200? What level am I? 203. What's the go-to for leveling up anomalies? You want as many of these failure conditions as are possible. I'm getting like 1,000 points per quest. Over 1,000 points per quest. If you can get 25 minutes, it's especially nice because they have less life. Let's pretend this was our favorite weapon and we needed to upgrade it. There's probably some new decos at 210 or 220. What is that? Hold on. Usually we've got something pinned. At 201, you get Afflicted Dire Hard Fangs, Afflicted Dire Fell Wings, and an Afflicted Dire Dark Blood. So you get stuff over 201. You don't have to get to 210 or 220. And those will probably give you some new stuff. So I guess we should probably do you again because you're going to give us something new. Let's do ice. Let's do like a hammer man. Is this hunting horn good? Was there never a good ice hunting horn? I feel like ice and water are in the same, like, realm for hunting horn is like not being good. I mean, not like there's a lot of choices. Do I prefer Months in a World or Rise? Which one do you prefer and why? I mean, the ice on there is like a novelty. It's like a gag gift. I mean, the only thing about the ice that's kind of like redeemable is with the Velkhana set or the Valstrax set, I guess you're adding on a bunch anyways. Yeah, ultimately the base on this should be high enough that it wouldn't matter. Actually, let's just equip that ice set because we could probably build off of that. It's already ice, isn't it? For world, guess some mechanics in the history. What about the what history are you talking about? I was living in a reality when the element didn't feel like it was worth building up, I guess. That's weird. Dereliction works with hunting horn since you have healing through songs. Yeah, I mean, I'm good, man. Z-split alone. You made your baby jump short and you have teeth marks on your monitor. That owns. Do I need anything else? Not really. I can max attack, I guess? I don't really feel like trying to get to like... I guess we could probably put 1 point of chain. I mean, that's probably better than nothing. Once she gets teeth, it'll be true. She could gum ya. This should be fine. This looks good. I mean, the augments are bad. That looks like a lot of ice for hunting horn. How much more ice is that? I mean, it'll be more once we do some stuff. I mean, I did plenty of melting. All right. I did my time. I think I'm just going to do... Well, actually, I guess I don't need to do Beat of Resonance because Hinoa will be here. So if that's the case, we could probably get rid of the other one and just do... I mean, Sonic Bloom, I think, is technically more damage. But Earthshaker feels like it would be... I don't know. I don't know that I would use either. I guess Sonic Bloom makes more sense. I don't really know that I'm going to use either of them all that much, though. It's not really worth it. I mean, the amount of elemental damage we'll be doing is going to be a lot. Although I guess we are kind of getting extra... wire bugs with our Wind Mantle skill, so we'll be able to spam stuff a little bit more often. If we wanted to build into that, but I don't know. It's fine. If there's a big opening, just drop an egg, I guess. Or not even a big opening. A dangerous opening to walk in, but good enough to drop an egg opening. You know what I mean. Do not miss old hunting horn at all? 3U is like one of my favorite hunting horns. How dare you? You have the super pound into the side slap. So good. That's my only change request to Freedom Unite Complete is adding that to the recital changes to make hunting horn a more interesting weapon. That's like 40 motion value total. There's no way you've got those motion values correct. Play Super Auto Pets? We're going to play Super Auto Pets. Well, your hunting horn trees suck, though? I remember not having an issue with anything. Sounds like an awful lot of skill issue, and people are self-reporting themselves right now. Those little bursts are hitting for like over 100. Oh, I'm not even in blue yet. Hold on, we got to get our blue thing going. I was trying to do the backflip through that. That was a little dumb. I mean, I just, like, wasn't the all monster challenge? I did hunting horn. Was it switch X and hunting horn through 3U? Maybe it was all credits. Oh, we got it. All right, so we are 83. Now we're at 113. Oh, my God. What am I doing? I'm doing stuff to his seething basil. I don't know. His head's a little hard for me to reach. Get off work? Congratulations. Usually he goes twice. Oh, maybe because he's exhausted, he only goes once. You know, I think I forgot Horn Maestro. Friend of you asked if it was possible to speedrun World of the Hunting Horn, and you dropped a link to my run. I forget what my best run to Hunting Horn has been. Is he sleeping? It's our time, guys. Time. It's all right. I'll take it. You know what? It's afflicted rank. Let's just do this. Not so much as the Katakuri staff. Do I not know how to play Rajang? Well, if you get the event gun lance early, it completely destroys low rank and high rank. The trophy? Sick. You know, on this hunting horn, you don't even really need stun resistance, do you? I guess it comes automatically on the set, but it comes with stun negate. It would probably be up. It lasts a while. It's just like a lot of damage. It's just like an unreasonable amount of damage. I'm not saying like this like eats the lunch of Greatsword, but it's just like so powerful now. Imagine 3U with Blast Dash? I'm not sure if the monsters are really designed for Blast Dash. I've just gotten used to, like, the IV drip. For my cats. What was that, like 1,000 damage on the egg? That's not bad, right? You know, the egg comes out instantly. So if you're about to get hit, you can, like, kind of cancel. Oops. No, we're almost dead. Thanks, Noah. I mean, just periodically getting an additional 1,000 damage seems like kind of okay. I just, like, I hate the wind down. Was your friend not enjoying the hunting horn? And that's why he needed to try the charge blade, McDurpus? Trying to parse that comment. Interesting. It's a weird weapon. Like, it's basically brand new. As far as, like, the weapon design goes. That was... For, like, not doing any sort of a speed run or a setup at all. Just, like, a casual run. Like, that was pretty fast. It wasn't bad at all. All right, we'll take a look at our new stuff, I guess. We should have a couple new things. You got a reply from Domino's. Samantha from Domino's just emailed me and said, I don't have a problem. I have a problem, Samantha. She said, oh, it says your gift card's active. It's not. They gave me a phone number. I am going to call that phone number. They're not ready. They're not ready for me. I mean, I'm not going to yell at anyone. I'm not that sort of person. I'm not going to call them because they're going to ask for the gift card number on stream. I'm just going to give it out. Not that it would work. Decorations. Counterattack plus Intrepid Heart? It's a level 1 skill? Who made that one? What? That's bizarre, man. Why is that a level 1 skill? Man, way to ruin all the Flaming Espinos gear. That's crazy, man. Why is counterattack? Why is Adrenaline Rush called counterattack? Isn't counterattack already a skill? Just found out. I didn't play this game. You thought I played this game? Would I recommend this game or Wild Hearts? You could watch my Wild Hearts review on my YouTube. Look, if you've played Rise to the End game and you hate your life, Wild Hearts is excellent as like a little side piece. I get 50, 100 hours out of it, and you'll be happy the whole time. Call the pizza people. I demand justice. And something else I demand is don't leave. Hold on. We are funding my trip to Japan. Don't leave. Thank you. I'll watch it. I mean, it really depends on how much money you have. Don't leave. Please. Please don't leave. Updates required. Oh, Jesus Christ. How big is it? Please tell me it's only like 100 megabytes. Oh, it's okay. It's only 2 gigs. Okay, we can do that. Everyone left. Don't leave. I've been drowning in these Apex Legend bounties, but right after that, we're gonna do another interesting variety. Stop leaving. Meatballs or meat sauce? You don't put meatballs in your meat sauce? But he's raw dog and ragu or something? You just like choking down dry balls? What are you doing? Oh, Fume's here. Fume, stay. Please don't leave. I'm trying to start up the game, but it's downloading multiple updates. Okay, it's almost done. Last time we played, we were playing on the Xbox, and that was really funny because I was just fighting against bots. I guess that's what they do to you now. If you're a new player, like, you got to fight bots until you can escape with 2 other players that really don't want to leave fighting bots. They just want to fight bots forever. I didn't know I was doing this bounty before I started the stream, but it just popped up. So we'll do it. Might do a little super auto pets afterwards. Maybe. I've been playing the game off stream. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but I'm not bad. I've gotten some 10 pieces. Play the witch demo? I haven't downloaded anything. The people are outside my house digging a hole, I think, for the fiber, and I'm a little nervous. How is the air grind today? We're over 200, which I guess is the only number that matters. It probably would have been nicer with you, but I mean, it was okay for what it was. My package arrived? Jen will get it. She's got to be home by now.